There seems to be some misunderstanding about the current situation in Canada with regards to medically assisted suicide. Canada just recently approved medically assisted suicide in the country as an option for people, and people are saying that the state is now killing people rather than giving them treatment. Well, no, that's American anti-universal healthcare rhetoric. It's a complete lie. The situation is not like that at all. There are very much criticisms to be made of the system, but rightful ones need to be made. For example, the state is not condemning people to die. They're not intentionally choosing to execute people with medically assisted suicide. This is complete nonsense. This is an outright lie, and very much coming from the right wing. Now, the real issue here is people with mental health problems, which are not being served because there has been a continuing trend to defund healthcare across the country coming from the various provinces. Particularly in my own Ontario, the current Premier, Doug Ford, has asked the federal government for more funding for the healthcare system, to which the Prime Minister's office responded, they already gave funding for it, but the provincial government is refusing to spend it on actual healthcare. Instead, they've taken to privatizing several aspects of our healthcare system. So it is slowly being dismantled by a right-wing government, one that very much pandered to Trump and carried out a very Trump-like election. Now, with people with severe enough mental illness who cannot receive treatment, they see either a lifetime of misery or the release of death. They are choosing that medically assisted suicide. The very few people that actually have, because it's being massively exaggerated, have chosen that because there was no alternative for therapy or healthcare, etc., because it is not being funded. This has been an age-long strategy in Canada to deliberately underfund healthcare to claim socialized medicine doesn't work, when it seems to work just fine in many other first world and even third world countries. So there's not a plot by the government to make people kill themselves so they don't have to spend money on healthcare. It's just the typical negligence of capitalism and the deliberate attempt to dismantle socialized medicine inside of Canada. So in that regard, you could almost say that it was deliberate because they are intentionally leaving people without healthcare. The healthcare could be there. It could be easily funded. They're choosing not to. And then instead, these people with mental illness are choosing death. Choosing death should not be something that you choose because other options that should be available aren't available. It should be something you choose when there is nothing. But the fact that there is an alternate option that should be available but is not being funded, that is the real negligence here. There's not some kind of conspiracy. It's just the typical straight up disregard and murderous intentions that capitalism and the free market have towards human life. Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.